The Boys ended with a terrific season finale, but the rest of the season was pretty mediocre. It takes a surprising turn. This finale might have some of the usual cliches, but it's still an exciting hour of adrenaline, setting up what will be an intense final season. So, what just went down, and how does it set up The Boys Season 5? We already know the next season is the final season, and certain events here may have just clued us in on how the show is ultimately going to end. With the likes of Homelander, Newman, and Butcher all providing big talking points here, we've outlined the events of The Boys Season 4 finale and the casual sequence they may have down the line. With an inauguration on the horizon and the electoral vote for a Singer Newman ticket being ratified, the clock is ticking on everyone's grand plans. Assassination Run begins with Frenchie working on the soup-killing virus, Butcher in hospital after his collapse, and Annie, secretly the shape-shifting soup, proposing to Huey. From there, it's all out of control. It begins with Homelander finding a photo of the Butchers in Ryan's bag, which, of course, leads him to lasering the room in a rage. A quick interaction with Ryan leads the boy to flee, and as we find out, he heads to see Butcher in his hospital room. Elsewhere, during an appearance on the Truth Bomb with Firecracker, Homelander reveals that Newman is secretly a soup. The fallout leads to President Singer calling for a new election. In a later call, Homelander talks to Newman, calling her a puppet and threatening her daughter Zoe. In response, Newman turns to Huey, the only person left she can trust, and tearfully admits that she wants out and offers to resign. Over at Vought HQ, it's revealed that anyone who had dirt on Homelander or Vought will be killed, with Soups being summoned to the White House to protect Newman if she becomes president. Ashley overhears this and flees, taking a vial of Compound V and turning into an abomination. Ashley has always been an unusual person, but even we couldn't predict her terrible reaction to taking Compound V. After she injects the substance into her body, her wig falls off and she was going full werewolf there in the middle of the episode. But then, nothing? Maybe she has some superpowers. We have to wait until next season. If Ashley can get the change under control, she could be another physical force to be reckoned with the next season of The Boys. And she won't be on Vought's side. The shapeshifter is unmasked after its sweating habit tips Huey off. In the ensuing chaos, the shapeshifter chases the president into a secure tunnel but is fought off by an escaped Annie, who seemingly kills it. The episode's final act sees Huey appeal to the boys not to use murder as a solution for every problem. Instead, he will enlist Newman to take down Homelander and Vought, using the now finished soup-killing virus as a failsafe. After a heart-to-heart, Frenchie and Kimiko finally kiss. While Ryan visits Butcher, Gracie arrives and tells Ryan that he has to be trained to kill his father, while also revealing that Homelander killed the people on Flight 37 and raped his mother. Ryan, well, understandably, reacts in a moment of immaturity and panic. It was sad to see him go dark and kill off Mallory, but at the same time, it seems a little far-fetched that she and Butcher would handle that situation so dreadfully. What did they think would happen if they refused to let him leave? That was the last we saw of him. Homelander's son is angry, knows about his dad's crimes, and is firmly presented as a wild card for the boys' final season. As of right now, though, his location is unknown. We suspect he'll be moving in secret until he can strike back against Homelander. Newman and Zoe are brought to the boys and appear to go along with the plans. However, Butcher shows up with controlling tentacles that spring from his chest, killing Newman and spilling her guts all over the place, as well as taking the soup-killing virus. Butcher blew up a lot of his goodwill killing Newman right when it looked like the boys might have had a chance to stop Homelander once and for all. Now, he's got the soup-killing virus and Jeffrey Dean Morgan's Kessler well and truly being the devil on his shoulder. Has he gone off the deep end? Possibly. We suspect he will now put into place a plan that allows Homelander and probably all Soups to die at his hand. The clock, thanks to his tumor, is still ticking, so we'll have to be quick. On The Boys Season 5, we'll likely see Butcher positioned as a villain of sorts against the boys, but ultimately committing evil for what he thinks is the greater good. Whether it turns out that way remains to be seen. Sage managed to outsmart everyone in the end. After Newman's death, she spun it so that the leaked video of Singer wishing death upon Newman would make it seem like he ordered her assassination. He is arrested by federal agents and is replaced as the leader of the free world by Speaker Calhoun. Thanks a lot, Butcher! Homelander isn't quite president of the United States of America, but he's got basically the next best thing. As Calhoun's deputy and the one put in charge of protecting America under martial law, all Soups must now answer to him. which makes him one of the most powerful figures in the free world. Sage refers to a Phase 2 in her plan that has already installed Homelander as the president's right-hand man. Might she have an ace up her sleeve to discredit Homelander once and for all? Possibly. It doesn't appear that she has any intentions of gaining power, admitting that she's doing all of this because it's fun and just to prove she can. We imagine Sage will be pulling more strings in Season 5, we just don't know what her end goal is. The last we saw of Soldier Boy, who, let's not forget, is Homelander's daddy, he was badly wounded and taken into custody by Grace's team. Now it seems his body has been put on ice. Some real Captain America stuff, and will probably be a major part of The Boys Season 5 if he's alive and well. And defrosted. A-Train is in the wind. The Speedster Soup took out his Vought tracking chip in the penultimate episode and didn't show up in the finale. Still, it would be a huge surprise if A-Train didn't return in the final season. After all, he is probably pretty high up on Vaught's hit list, and Homelander knows he has turned against him. Not a great look. That makes him close to public enemy number 1.
He's a criminal, that's who he is. A vigilante, a public menace.
I believe he will help Frenchie, Kimiko, or Huey out of imprisonment and back on the path to stopping Homelander for good. The boys hug and go on their separate ways, with Newman's daughter being taken to the Red River care home. The boys, though, are hunted down. by Love Sausage not going to say much. But, well, we all remember him in Season 2. Starlight and Huey by Cindy, the former metal-bending patient. And Frenchie and Kimiko by Gen V's Kate. While a repowered Starlight manages to escape, the rest are arrested. Kate even whispers something to Frenchie to brainwash him. Now, I'm not much of a lip reader, but I'm pretty sure that she said, "Get in the van," in that exact accent. Our next peek at what that means for the Soups in this universe will come in Gen V Season 2. As we know, creator Eric Kripke confirmed that Gen V Season 2 takes place after The Boys Season 4. As that's the case, there will surely be more crossovers to the main show, and crucially, it'll become a far more important watch for those who missed out on the first season of Gen V. Fire up your watch list, people, because it's going to be fucking diabolical.